We are officially moving. If you've been following my channel, you know that I've been talking about it for over a year. We are finally moving, and I'm going to take you all along with me, step by step. I will be packing this house up. We are going to do some home renovations to this house, fixing it up because we'll be renting it out. And then I'm also going to be taking you guys along with me while we do our renovations and doing upgrades to our new house. So stay tuned. So this weekend's project is going to be our main bathroom up here, and I want to give this a good wipe down. We ended up buying a new vanity, a new mirror, and a new light fixture, so I want to, this was working, there we go. So I want to clean all this up still to see if we can maybe sell it for a little bit, but then I really want to clean, like our ceiling is really gross. So I'm going to show you guys everything on our ceiling and our tub and everything that we're going to be doing in this bathroom. Okay, so here's our vanity. You could see that, it's, the wood's kind of chipping along the way. So we ended up just wanting to get a new one because we are renting this place out. And then we got more of a modern mirror and light fixture. So I'm just gonna wipe those down. And then now, if you can see in our crown molding there, it started turning a little yellow. We have some spots there. So I really want to clean all this out and give everything a nice wipe down and cleaning. So, we're gonna touch up, and this is gonna be our project. We're gonna try to do this in a weekend, but we'll see. Even this, I wanna wipe everything down and see how this turns out. And then if we need to paint, we will paint. But I always feel like you should put a little elbow grease in this first before you just throw paint on it. I'd rather it be clean before I put paint on it. So that is our project this weekend. And then our tub too, which we're not gonna get to, but every time you put water in this tub, it cracks. So we have a new method of how to fix this tub, but I don't think we're gonna get to that this weekend because all this is gonna be a project. And it's gorgeous out, and we have a family reunion, we have my birthday, so we have a lot going on this weekend. But anyways, that is what we're doing. So wish me luck. Hopefully we can get this bathroom clean and make this look sparkling new again. Starting off, I am going to get myself a cleaning bucket put together here. I just want to have a bucket with the cleaning supplies that I'm going to be using and just have that upstairs with me. So I do have cleaning supplies up there, but I wanted to grab the pink stuff. I want to grab a toothbrush to get in like the little, nooks and crannies. I wanted to grab some gloves, not a grocery bag, a trash bag. And also I wanted to grab the magic eraser. So, and then the electric handle here that I'm showing. So I want to grab all this stuff, put it all in one bucket so it's all in one place when I go upstairs to clean. To start off, I'm going to move everything from all the surfaces in the bathroom here. I'm going to move it all into the closet, all the soap, all the toothbrushes, towels, etc. I just want to have a nice clean blank canvas to start cleaning. And thankfully we have the big closet here, so that's why I'm putting everything in there. So I'm not sure if you guys caught it, but in that little intro video of moving and just showing some memories from the house here, I also threw in some sneak peeks of the house that we're buying. So I don't know if you caught that, but they are in there if you see, and you can kind of slowly get a layout of our new place. So I'm super excited to share all that with you all in the upcoming months. So I ended up bringing a big garbage bag up here because I do need to go through our vanity, and I am hoping to get rid of some things under there. You'll see later on, I usually just try to keep a lot of cleaning products in there, but I do have some other things as well that I want to throw away. So that's why I got the big trash bag. And with cleaning, I wasn't sure if, I wanted to do rags, but just in case, I just wanted to have a big trash bag for whatever I can get rid of in this bathroom. So to start off, I am going ahead and taking that magic eraser, and I'm going to go ahead and scrub our ceiling and our baseboards here and just see what all comes off. So like I said, I like to just try to put like a little bit of elbow grease in this first. And if you can see, a lot of this stuff is coming off of our ceiling here. Now, it's so weird because when we first moved in here, which was about like 11 years ago, there was a huge factory fire. Some carpet company that's here, their warehouse went like up in flames, unfortunately. And pretty much everybody's house around here ended up having like that black, is it called soot? I'm not really sure what it's called. And I feel like we had it in our house, and I felt like I cleaned everything. But I'm wondering, and it could just be over time dirt on our ceiling, but it like literally reminded me of that when I was cleaning our ceiling there, that it could be from there, because we haven't touched our ceiling like ever. So anyways, that's kind of like what it reminded me of, because it like wiped off so easily. Now I'm just going to go ahead and take some pink stuff. I don't want to use a lot of force or scrub. I don't want to like chip the paint or scrub the paint off, but I just wanted to see if that yellowing could come off. I was doing some research. Even in my kids' rooms, they have like yellow spots on the ceiling, and from what I'm reading, someone could have smoked in this house before like we moved in. And like just covered up with paint. And then, over time we've been here for, at least 11 years. We've been here for 11 years. So in April will be 11 years. So, over time, just paint. we painted, I don't think we ever repainted our bedroom ceilings. But anyways, over time, it's from what I'm reading, seems like that could come through. So, I'm wondering if like that's what the yellowing is of this bathroom. So I really want to give everything a good wipe down, and you can't smell smoke or anything like that, but I want to give everything a good wipe down, and I went over with a moisture bearing paint later on. The other weird thing about our bathroom is it's our main bathroom with the shower, and there's no fan in here, which is always so strange to me, especially when, moisture and hot showers and all that. So we usually have to just open up the window. So here I am throughout the video. I'm going to show you, after wiping down the walls, how dirty this water is. And I do this a few times throughout this video, and you guys can see how much of a difference just wiping things down with a little spray and water there, and just seeing how dirty things are. And it makes me like want to wipe down and clean all my walls now, just to see how, what buildup is on there over time. So anyways, it was definitely a shocker to me, and everything like looked a lot brighter, and everything before even painting. So just wait till you guys see how it looks once we paint. Now that I wiped down the walls, the ceiling, and the doors, I'm going to go ahead and do the bottom half of our bathroom here. Now these, just because there's grooves in there, it takes a little bit longer, and I really want to wipe in all the grooves here. But it's the same process, and it really brightened up once I wiped all this down. After I finished wiping down the walls and the heating here, I went ahead and wiped down the vanity. I did want to try to see if I can sell this. So I did want to just give this a nice quick wipe down just to get any of, the main stuff off of there. I hate selling things like super dirty. So I wanted to just wipe that down and see how clean it can get so I can take some pictures of it then. And my best friend here is the Lime Away, which really helps if you have any rust or calcium buildup or water buildup. It really helps break that down and be able to wipe that down. So let that sit on there for a little bit, but that stuff works really well if you have any of, that white stuff around your faucet there, that, let that sit for a few minutes and, you should just pretty much wipe right off. After cleaning the faucet here, I went ahead and took the pink stuff, and we have a little bit of hair dye on our sink counter here. So I am trying to see if I can get more of that off with the pink stuff. It worked a little bit, definitely blended it more in, let it fade. I let it sit on there for a little bit as well while I busied myself with something else, and that seemed to help a little bit. So as you can see, I'm just caking it on there just to let that sit while I start working on something else. I finished wiping down the vanity, and now I'm back at the walls over here on this side, just wiping down, getting in between all the nooks and crannies there, and just giving everything a nice wipe down. And then after I did that, I wrung out this washcloth, and I just can't believe how dirty this was. This was from the vanity and wiping down the walls, and and a little bit of the floor there. But yeah, that was shocking how dirty it is. So I definitely am curious to see if we wipe down all our walls in our house to see if our house would be brighter. I don't know. So it's just pretty amazing to me how dirty an area can be without really knowing that it's dirty. Now I'm just going to finish up wiping up the sink. So I let the pink stuff sit on there for a little bit while I did the walls, wipe down the rest of the vanity, etc. So now I'm just going to give this a final scrubbing. It lightened up. It took some of the dye off, but there is still some marks still on our countertop here, so on our sink area here, but overall looks pretty good, and we'll see if we can sell it. I'm hopeful, but we'll see. Anyways, worth a shot. Otherwise we'll just give it to donations. And for some reason, I don't know what it is, but hair, especially when my husband shaves or uses his clippers, hair always ends up in the faucet area. So what I like to do is just take the sponge and, wring it out over that, and you usually end up seeing quite a bit of hair come out. So I do like to do that. And plus I just did the Lime Away on there. So I was just trying to get all that cleaning product off of there. So I can wipe that down and finish that clean. now I am cleaning up this toilet. So I usually try to work top to bottom like I usually do with cleaning. So I started with the back of it, wipe down the back of the toilet there, and I'm going to slowly go, level by level here. So now, if I really want to give this a really good cleaning, I can always take the toilet lid off, put that in the tub, even with some bleach, and give it a good cleaning. I didn't have time for all that today, and I don't think I've ever really done that. I keep saying I want to do that. I just never get around to actually doing that. So I am doing the old, paper towel and spray method, which works out fantastically. Still gets it nice and clean. But, so yeah, here you can see it was pretty dirty. So I'm going to just wipe that all down, give it another quick wipe down, and then I'm going to do the toilet bowl. And when I clean the toilet, I like to go over everything twice. I feel like the first round is just getting all that gunk off. And then I quickly do a fast wipe, a second wipe down. And that just make sure it's all nice and clean and I didn't forget anything. So that's why I'm going over it again. I usually do two wipe downs of a toilet because I'm trying to get that thing clean. All right, so please tell me I'm not the only one that obsesses with finding the perfect toilet brush. So with that being said, in my opinion, this is my favorite type of toilet brush. And that's because I like how it has this little part sticking out so I can do under the rim of the toilet and really get in there. And this has a little bit more of stiffer bristles to help clean under the toilet rim there. And anyways, it took me forever trying to find the perfect toilet bowl cleaner, toilet bowl brush. So I will link that for you guys because I just absolutely love this. I love that I can really get underneath the toilet ring there, and yeah, I just really like it. Lastly, because this bathroom's so small, I usually do the floors by hand and foot. And I just like to take some paper towels, spray some cleaner, and just kind of go through by hand just to clean up these floors. I've tried the Swiffer, I tried the flat mop, and it's just because it's so tight in this bathroom, just doing it by hand is so much easier because you can get all the little nooks and crannies of this thing. So usually if I had the vacuum there, I'll take the vacuum first and vacuum everything up, and then I'll go through and spray it. But yeah, I like to do, because it's such a small area, I do like to do this by hand. And here is the progress that I've made so far. Clean the sink, the toilet, the mirror, wiping down the light switch, wiping down the walls. And I'm going to show you in a second that wiping down the ceiling, and you can see the difference. You can kind of see that line right there. And here's an arrow pointing to it just so you can kind of see it a little better. But yeah, so I still have to wipe down over the tub there, but you can really see a difference with how bright the ceiling is just by wiping it down. Not even paint yet. Now this is in our vanity right now, so I'm going ahead and throwing away all the candles that I had under here and getting rid of the air fresheners and just kind of going through to see if there's any cleaning products that I just really don't use, etc., etc. I'm just trying to throw out as much as I can and just kind of organize what I have here. Next up, I really wanted to replace our shower curtain. I'm trying to show you how dirty it is. Like, it's supposed to be clear, and you can just really tell with how cloudy it is, and there's a little mold at the bottom. So it is definitely time to change the shower curtain out, the shower lining out. So I'm gonna take you with me while I do that. So we have just hooks there. There's also like clips that you can buy for a shower curtain. And here's just like our dirty shower curtain that I'm just gonna throw out, toss that away, and I'm gonna put a new one on. We are putting the shower curtain back on, and when the pull came off, it's like I put the pull on. So first off, you want a shower liner. Just help with moisture. They're really cheap. You can exchange them, change them out. I think you can even get them at the dollar store. I think I get mine on Amazon. Pretty much everywhere has them. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the little tabbies, and I like to do them both. I washed my shower curtain, so I don't have anything in them, but you usually can just keep your shower curtain on and pull there's clips, but we have the hanger. So I spray painted these like eons ago, I don't know, 5 years ago, just to change it up a little bit. And then you want to feed them through. And then this is what I mean. If you're not washing your shower curtain, you can keep your shower curtain on here, and you can just pull off the plastic lining, and that would make it a little easier for when you're replacing the lining. And ours was really bad. I think I showed it earlier on in this video. It was pretty moldy, so you kind of know when it starts getting off white and not really see-through, or if it's just getting moldy, you want to change them out. So holes usually line up. So here's the next hole for this, and I just hold them here. My next holes are lined up, and I'm going to get the shower curtain hook, and I'm gonna keep going. So definitely double check that you're putting your shower curtain on the wrong way. Don't do what I did and get all the way to the end to realize that I put the shower curtain on the wrong way. So I had to undo it all, and I am starting over again here and getting it all hooked up the correct way now. All right, shower curtains up. I'm gonna finish wiping down the bathroom ceiling here and get that all ready for painting. Hubby came in and did all the taping for me so that I can just go in and paint. So that was really sweet of him. And now that it's all ready, I'm gonna go ahead and start on the trim and work my way around the trim there, and then cutting in, and then I will be rolling the ceiling walls as well.
when painting the crown molding and the ceiling, we really wanted to make sure we got a paint that was mildew and mold resistant. So we actually ended up using our 123 primer because that's exactly what it said on there. So it's going to give us that barrier that we're looking for the bathroom. Next up, it's so crazy to me how dirty blinds can be without realizing, and it's super easy to pop those off. I just opened up the flaps there. I just took a screwdriver there and stuck it in to help pop open the sides. And now that I have them off, I'm going to go ahead and wipe everything down, and I'm going to clean the blinds. When I clean the blinds, the easiest way for me is to use the tub just because it's big enough to spread out the blinds in there. And when I put them in here, I like to just do hot water. I do some vinegar and baking soda. And baking soda is just like a natural, it helps like whiten things up a little bit. So that's why I like to throw in some baking soda in there. And here you can see the fingerprints, just me pushing down, and you can see how dirty the blinds are, which just like amazes me because when they're up, I'm like, they're not too bad. And then I see that and I'm like, ooh, wow, they are actually really bad. So I'm glad I'm cleaning them. And I really have to do all the ones in our entire house. Since the water has baking soda in there and some vinegar in there and it's hot water, that's all I'm going to use for the cleaning product on these. So I'm just going to take a sponge and I'm going to wipe both sides of the blinds here and use the water as the cleaning product. So I'm just going to go ahead and wipe all the blinds down now. Alrighty, so now that I wiped all the individual blinds down, I went ahead and took a fresh clean towel, laid it on my floor just because that's the most open space we have, and I put the blinds on here to dry. Next up, I took the same paint I painted the ceiling and the crown molding, and I'm going to go ahead and paint the trim along the window here as well. Again, it has that moisture barrier there, so it's just going to really help prevent mold and mildew to form. We got all the trim done around the window. We did all the crown molding. And I painted in all the trim around, oh, I missed a spot, but painted all the trim around the doors. So, and then I just touched up this corner here.
So yay! And then we did the ceiling. I painted the ceiling, so it looks really good. And now we are gonna change our light fixture and our mirror. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and switch this light fixture.
And here is a sneak peek of our new light fixture and our mirror. And this will be part 2, so I will be sharing this next week. And if you haven't already, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit that like button, and then you guys will be notified on when part 2 comes out and our whole journey of moving. All right, everyone, until next time, see ya.